Okay, crazy ending to the Broncos Titans game. So let's pause it right here so I can set the stage a little bit. Titans are down 8 points. Offense is struggling, and now they're going to need a stop and a score plus a 2-point conversion. They need a lot, but hey, you never know, right? Might as well play it out. 3 minutes left. If the Broncos can get a first down, it would really help ice the game. Bo Nix takes the snap. They are technically throwing it, but they're not throwing it down the field. They're going to just go with a screen pass. And I'm going to highlight Jeffrey Simmons here because this is really where the key point of this play is going to happen. The whistle has just blown right now. I paused it right when the whistle starts to sound. Watch Simmons and watch how he does push late. I mean, he's upset. And listen, a lot of times the refs will let this go. This is a penalty, and it's not a needed one. The whistle had sounded. Again, adrenaline's pumping. The crowd is loud. Maybe you didn't hear it, all that stuff. But, gotta just not make this mistake. It is a late hit, and because of it, the Broncos are now going to get a first down instead of having to punt with 3 minutes left. Titans defense would ultimately get another stop. I gotta talk right here to go over a curious decision. I'm pausing it right here. Curious decision by the Broncos. So 4th down and 8. They could kick a long field goal, which would ice the game. They decide not to do that. They're going to pass here. I also think punting is very much an option, right? Bo Nix decides to throw this one down the field, and it is incomplete here. So it's sort of weird where the penalty meant that they, 2 more minutes and a 2-minute warning was killed off. But heading over here, the flip side is that, well, you get weirdly better field position as it all worked out. Not massively so, but an extra 20 yards. Granted, you'd rather have 2 minutes than 20 yards in this situation, but still, you still do have a chance. It's going to take a lot, and it would be nice if they didn't have that penalty kill some of the clock. It would also be nice if some of the Titans receivers could make these catches. We see Calvin Ridley with his best CeeDee Lamb impression there. This one, not quite a drop, a bit farther apart. Honestly, that is a drop. That was another really good pass for the Titans, for Cam Ward. So unfortunately, he's making good plays. At least you're happy about that if you're a Titans fan. But yeah, that's unfortunate. And it brings us to here, 4th down and 10. It's an all-out blitz, and we did see Cam Ward with, playing in his first game with some rookie mistakes against a great defense. Watch as it's an all-out pressure, and you got to get rid of the ball pretty much immediately. He waits too long, doesn't see the pressure, and hey, these are the things you have to learn playing in the NFL. But yeah, very interesting game, but ultimately maybe one mistake too many for the Tennessee Titans there. Maybe a couple of mistakes too many at the end, but give credit to the Broncos for not making those mistakes and playing good defense.